What is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Is This the Best Mid? This week we're covering the Element. This is from Gateway. This is a 5.5, -1.1, so it should be pretty straight flying or neutral. We just got this hill right up here. This is hole number 1. We're back at Cascade. Once again, sorry for taking a pause on this, but I had to do some stuff for work and just personal life, so I want to take it off, but hopefully we should be getting it going again. So this is episode 5. Let's give this its first toss. Ooh. So I put that on a little bit of hyzer and it still kind of came back. There is some decent wind. Let's see how it does out there. All right, so we're about probably just the edge of circle right here. This is the first time that I've done this series too, since I've switched to the inner core from Trash Panda. So let's see how these long putts go. Well, put it up there. Can't really be mad about that. In for par. All right, we're at hole 2. This is really hole 11. It's 241 down the hill. Let's see how this goes. Oh, parked it. I'm not really sure that I've ever had a shot this good on this hole before, so thank you, Gateway and the Element. And we're in for a birdie on this one. And I will say that might actually be the first time I birdied hole number 2 on the series. Here we're at hole 3. This is 166, slight hyzer up. And yeah, for those of you who haven't seen these before, I usually give away a loot bag in these. I haven't been doing a good job of that. So there's gonna be a ton of drops in here for winners. But if you want to get in, I'll leave a hashtag sometime in the middle of this. Make sure you go check that out. Leave that in the comments. Let's try out hole number 3. Not too bad. We put that on a hyzer. I didn't quite get the line that I wanted, but I think I should be sitting up to at least par this. So the unfortunate thing about this shot is that we put ourselves outside of the use a putter range here. So hopefully I can just kind of lightly put this up there, not get it roll away, and take the par. Hey, I think we got it. And we got a tap and par. All right, so I've been behind. This one is for February. I think I used the hashtag I voted. So I already put the comment or the link in here, but let's continue here. So it looks like it's complete. Let's pick a winner. Let's see who end up winning this. So we have I Die Under Oath. I'll make sure to link you down below. Make sure to hit me up, and you just won a free loot bag. All right, this is hole number 4. It's 145 feet. It's right up there. Once again, I probably just ran a winner for February. I have the January link down below too. They'll be tagged in this. If we actually don't get a winner from January, if they don't reply to me or get in touch with me at the end of this month, I might just do 2 giveaways this month. We'll let the other ones roll for a little bit too, but let's see if we can make it up here. This one's kind of hard to get through because it's just so straight, but I had pretty good luck with this, so I'm going to throw this kind of on a slight hyzer and hope it just flips to flat. So it had a little bit more hyzer at the end of it, but we're up there and I think we have a bird attempt. So I will say I've had some of the best drives so far with this disc on 2 holes that I haven't done great with, but it doesn't say much unless I make this putt. And we did. Another bird. Tweet, tweet. All right, this is hole 5. This is probably the worst hole to do this, but we just did 2 birds on the first 4 holes, which is pretty good for me. So I'm going to say leave the hashtag tweet tweet if you want to be entered for this month giveaway for that loot bag. This one's slightly understable. I'm hoping if I can just throw this out flat, it'll have a nice trickle turn into the basket. Well, it's definitely not the shot that you want, but I think I got some decent landing spot. Let's hope we can get a par here. So I think, like I said, not the most ideal landing spot, but still, this is not too bad on this hole. This is one of my worst holes here. So let's hope that I can just kind of flick it up there, get close to the basket, and take a bird, a par. And I think we should be safe with that. All right, putting it in for par.
All right, so we're at hole 15. I'm off camera just because to get a view at the basket, you can't really see me. So let's see how this does. Usually we just hope for something pretty straight and hope that it flips into the basket, but that could be it. Oh, nice run. All right, and we're shooting for a birdie here. And we got it. All right, we're at hole 8. Just up this hill. You can kind of see it over that brim. Let's see how we do. We're -3 right now, which is one of the better rounds that I've had out here. So this might be making it into the bag. Oh, I think maybe we'll add another one. All right, see if we can get another birdie here. All right, hole 17, you can't really see it, but it's right over there. There is some water there. I'm putting this up on a big hyzer, probably throwing it at like 50% power. Just hoping that I can get close enough to putt on this one. It's a longer putt than I desire, but hey, it'll do. So the biggest bummer of running this putt is that if you miss it, you're probably going into the water, but hey, we got to go for another bird. Whew. Hit basket, but did it safely. Gotta like that. I'll take that. Par. All right, we're neck 4. Final hole. Let's see what we can do. This one's just right at it. Hoping to just throw this thing flat and hope that it can fly up there. Definitely didn't put enough power on that thing, but still putting. All right, so we're definitely a little bit short here, but still don't hate it, especially shooting -4 right now. Whew, just missed that putt. And finishing off with a par. So I have to say, the Element is a great disc. This is a pretty neutral fairway driver. Not even sure if you can see that because of the way that it's faded, but -4, that's my best round out here. I think on the series, I'd say go back and check the Dynamic Disc EMAC Truth, because that's the only one that I can think of that was close. This one was sweet. I mean, I didn't get the ace runs, but I was parked on 4 or 5 holes. And yeah, made it just a pretty easy round overall. I don't think I had a single bad putt except for maybe hole 3. I would say this is worth getting. If you haven't already checked it out, I'll have a link to it over at Gateway. But I'm definitely going to add this to the bag. So I think that makes the Buzzz the worst disc on the first 5. So that's the one that I'm going to give away. So if you enter on this video using #tweet, you'll be entered for that. I'll probably do it at the end of the month. The one thing I'm going to say though is that go back to the other 5 videos that I have. Use those hashtags as I'm pulling all of the people that have been in all of those. So make sure you go back and check the other ones out. Leave the hashtags and you'll be entered for that Buzzz. I might do a tier ranking. So if I do that at the end of this, you'll see what that Buzzz looks like. It's got this Disc Baron logo on it. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I love this disc. This is probably going into the bag. I'm not sure how it'll fit kind of in between. I think this will fit where I used to use just the Truth. It's kind of right in between the Tersis and the Warship. So something that I just want to go straight. You know, so far so good. And this is kind of one of those discs I think you could use a workhorse. That first hole, it seemed to hold bad against the wind, but it kind of cooled down. So most of the stuff I was just able to throw this flat. So once again, awesome disc. It's 5.5, -1.1. Make sure you check it out if you haven't already. And if you are here for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll be doing another, I've been doing some giveaways here and there on this channel. So make sure you check out some of those old videos. As always, I've been Cole. Thank you for checking it out. Peace.
So once again, I mentioned that I'd make a tier list. So let's get to it. So you probably can't see the disc down here, but I'm going to go in order from what I did. So I think episode number 1 was the Detour. This is kind of one of those discs. I think I shot -1. I think that this had more distance. It was a little flippier than I wanted to. I'm going to put this one in the B tier. I liked this disc. It didn't make the bag. It's not something super crazy, but we'll kind of go from there. I think the second episode that we did was the Dune, so I'm going to also put the Dune into B tier. I think the third episode that we did was the Buzzz, and as you know, this is the disc we're giving away. Here it is, just kind of for a reference. It's got that sweet Disc Baron logo, which is my personal favorite shop. So we'll just kind of set this over here to kind of show it in the comments, but we're going to go put that into C tier. This is probably going to be pretty controversial overall, but I figure it's kind of one of those discs where the Buzzz is great and people love it. It just didn't work for me, and I guess it might have not been super fair because of the wind. The next disc we did was the E-Mac Truth. I'm putting that in A tier. That is a disc that is in my bag. I use it for shot shaping, and I really like kind of the way that it works. And the final one is that Element. I'm putting that into S tier. I think this was a great disc. I am really happy that I ended up trying this out. This made the bag. While I don't know that I'm going to throw it a ton, this thing is laser straight, and sometimes you just need that disc in your bag, and I think that's going to be pretty cool to have. But I'm also going to do a giveaway for March, so there were 2 giveaways in there, but I noticed I didn't do a video in April, so I'm going to keep one of them to that. I'm just going to shuffle this thing 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We're going to give this a spin. We're going to see who wins out of these 3 people. Once again, make sure you put hashtag tweet here, and we'll go from there. But we got Minnesota Disc Golfer as our winner too, so make sure you hit me up on Instagram. I know we talked there, so yeah, make sure that you hit me up, and we'll give you that loot bag. But once again, thank you for going on this journey with me, and I know that I took most of the month of May off, and I apologize for those of you who have been watching this content, but I'm hopefully going to be back in full effect, so hopefully all of you can go on this disc golf journey with me. As always, I've been Cole. Peace.